I'm taking back the crown. I'm all dressed up and naked. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah, the crown. So close I can taste it. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, the Ninja Reviewer here. It's time once again for another exciting episode review of One Piece. Wow. Episode 774 review. Yo, this episode, no. Okay. This week's episode of the One Piece episode 774 review. This episode of One Piece, man, was off the fucking chain. First of all, before I get to the main stuff, I'm not gonna talk about the whole thing with the padding out, which, you know, I could have maybe given a tiny bit points off, you know, for the paddling, but fuck it. I'm going to let this slide because the other moments are on point and they do, you know, make up for that. So, with that being said, first thing, you know, they did pander it out, you know, the whole thing with ZUNISHA when it comes to, like, basically, you know, everyone freaking out, where everyone's just, like, still, you know, surviving, you know, the tilting of the island, the you know, shit is going down because Jack and the boys are shooting up with the cannon. So they did, you know, pad that out like a bit, but then finally when ZUNISHA, when, you know, the voices, I hear voices in my head, on some Randy Orton OP power from Goldie Roger himself. And what happens is that when they're hearing the voices in their heads, and it's telling ZUNISHA, it's like, yo, just command me, give me an order right now, because if you don't, this whole island, we're all gonna die. So pretty much, you know, Mononosuke, you know, finally, you know, building up to that moment, which again did, you know, pander out. But surprisingly, the episode started not that late. Actually, no, it was actually not that bad. It was like, what, 4 minutes I think it started? Good shit, Toei, good shit. But even though they did pad it out, it did, to be fair, it did quite add the suspense, pretty much what's going on. So it did add some suspense to the actual events going down. So it did add the suspense level where things are about to go down. You know, it's a rough situation. Sorry. Mononosuke is not really too sure what to do. So you can't blame Mononosuke. You know, it's just, you know, he doesn't really know. But then, you know, pretty much Pedro explains that Lord Odin and Roger had that same similar power, the ability to hear all things and stuff that we cannot possibly hear. So what happens is that not only that, but what really made this episode impressive though, so despite all that, everything else was on point for this episode. Seeing that Mononosuke can actually see ZUNISHA with his own eyes in his actual mind once he clears it, when he hears the voices, when he sees in the vision, he sees ZUNISHA with his eyes open. It's like, holy shit, it's ZUNISHA. And then after that, he sees Jack. He's like, oh shit, it's Jack. So he wasn't joking. Jack is fucking back. And it looks like, you know, he knows now that he's being under attack. So what happens is that while that's going on, like, Luffy too can also do it. Like, he can't do it as well as Mononosuke. He probably will be able to get more of that ability later on in the story. You know what's kind of weird too? When I read the recent chapter 2 that came out with in the manga, this had very similar ties to what I read in, which is weird too, surprisingly, in this week's chapter, the One Piece chapter that came out recently. So I'm thinking, so it's like, it's quite odd how they did that. So anyways, though, it's like, it's weird how ironic is that. So then finally, when Mononosuke screamed out loud, by the way, props to the voice actor, she did an amazing job with that, and actually giving the emotion and the power of what he actually did. So basically, after finally giving the order, now Toshi's magic started to come into play with goddamn ZUNISHA. Yeah, that was nice. That was so cool. just seeing Zunisha just coming up with the trunk, just lifting it so slowly, like the way they animate it, like the waterworks. No, the waterworks. The waves was very well done. I like how the atmosphere did. It kind of reminds me of like Dressrosa, how they did like the ending with Gear 4 Luffy and Flamingo. That was actually really cool. You can see the wave effects. When you see the wave effects, you know this is gonna be some crazy shit on some Toriko level status shit. And it's a shame. I wish Toriko would be rebooted to an anime because I really miss that manga a lot. But anyways, on some Toriko shit, man. What up? So basically, we see Zunisha just lift up the fucking trunk. And the way, I wish I could do a live reaction to the episode, but Toei and their copyright bullshit, I couldn't do, the live reaction to the episode, because that was the one scene I was dying to see, man. And then Jack getting the smackdown. One trunk! Like, you pimp smack. Just literally pimp smack. Yeah, fucking Jack, like, boosh. And then you see the after effects of the mask breaking off, Jack dead. Okay, he's not dead, I'm kidding. He's just pretty much sunk in the ocean with the rest of his fleet. And that's pretty much the end of Jack. Or is it? You'll find out more, later on. I doubt next episode, but a few episodes probably after that. Probably. Because Jack is definitely not dead. That's pretty obvious. We know that Jack might be hiding something, and something that's keeping him alive right now. So I'm not gonna spoil it too much for you anime viewers only, but you'll find out as soon as I mean when you watch the episodes coming after that. So that being said, that was actually really well done. I love the animation. The pacing though, well, a bit stretched out. I really did like how they actually did show how Monosuke could see Zunisha in his mind, and also see like what Jack is up to and stuff like that. So that was actually really cool, learning more about that. Oh, I forgot to mention too, when he was communicating with Zunisha, he said many thousands of years ago, a long time ago, basically he committed a crime and he was sentenced to walk for all eternity. Now for the manga folks, we still don't know what the hell the crime is, because they didn't explain it. But for the anime fans, don't worry, it's all good. Finally, the last thing I want to talk about in this episode, the ending. When I saw the fucking Dendemushi. Now, see, here's where Toei fucked up at. Because in the manga, we don't know who the fucking foot, the leg belonged to. But in the anime, they kind of showed half of the leg. And we kind of already know who it is. And the Dendemushi is obviously APOO. You can even tell by the whole that thing. Especially the piano T. So you can obviously tell it's fucking APOO. And he's talking to fucking the beast, the freak, Kaido. Yo. When I saw Kaido fucking pissed at the end of the episode, I swear I almost shat my pants. Like, literally, dude, I almost shat my pants. I almost shat my pants when I saw Kaido fucking pissed as shit. And in the manga, they didn't even show that either in the manga. In the manga, it was just him talking to Kaido. But at the end of the anime, in this version, we see Kaido's face, and he's fucking pissed as shit. Oh my god. Yeah. This episode, man, the way it ended, done, seals the deal. On point. Automatic, yo. Automatic, yo. Just, oh my god. That was an awesome way to end the episode, man. But we already saw the foot. We see the leg, but in the manga, they did a much better job, I would say, in the manga. Because when you see the color of the leg, it's like, oh, so we already know who the hell it is. But no, again, see, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to be that guy. I'm really not. If you want to know, just watch the coming episodes. But if you pay attention to the detail, the color of the leg, of the actual leg itself, then it's pretty, well, by the pants area, at least by the pants, then hell, you already know who the hell it is, by now. It's pretty obvious who it is. But again, maybe you don't remember, but again, I'm not gonna be that guy. I won't spoil you who it is. But let's just say Now APOO though, APOO, I think took the knee, man. He bowed, man. My lord, Kaido, like he fucking became his bitch. Like he was like, you know what? I'm not fighting this dude. Fuck him. I'm gonna join him. So here's the question. I'm not gonna spoil it for the anime viewers. Do you think Kid actually joined up with Kaido as an alliance, just like, you know, join up as an alliance? Because in the new world, it's either you gotta team up to beat the Yonko, the Emperors, or in Japanese, the Yonko. So you either gotta beat the Yonko by either joining forces with them. So it's either you gotta join forces with them in the new world, or you gotta team up with a really strong and powerful alliance in order to actually beat one of the Yonkos. Possibly beat one of the Yonkos. So that's the only way. Now again, do you think that not only APOO, Hawkins, Kid, Hawkins, Killer, and Kid joined up with Kaido in order to actually, you know, keep it cool because they sense his power, and it's like, oh shit. And it's like, you know what? Yeah, they're like, no. You gotta take the knee, man. You gotta take the L. So that's it. So that's pretty much the review. This episode is pretty fucking awesome. I'm gonna give it a clean 5 out of 5. Just because I was a sucker for the ending. Because the ending really made this episode for me. The animation was actually very spot on. Again, Naotoshi and the boys. Very nice work. Definitely one of my favorite episodes to come out this year. So that being said, I'm done. So One Piece episode, what the hell was it? 774. Now I'll see you guys next week for episode 775 review. Until then, and for the manga folk, I'll see you later this week for chapter 854 live react / review. Until then, that's basically it. Sorry, I took the hat off for a second, but yeah, I'm done. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe as always. So that's basically it. So peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky's the limit. Sky got in a roo, ha ha ha. And I was, you know, that's pretty much it. So this episode was crazy, man. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. Next week, though, I saw the preview. I don't think I'm gonna really enjoy next week's episode from the way they're padding stuff out. It's gonna be the last chapter anyway for Zoe, because Zoe is definitely about to end. It really is, unless they're gonna wait until the other episode the following week to end Zoe, which is a possibility too. So with that being said, for reals, I'm done. Bye bye, everyone. See you.